May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. We're going to take a look at the equity markets, the NASDAQ futures. That's what we're looking at. Okay. Obviously, I said that a little loud and a little too excited. Obviously, we are looking at a bullish market, a higher high, a higher low, and we made a higher high. How do you know that's a higher high? Because we had a beautiful close well above the swing high. That's indicating higher pricing. Okay. Higher pricing to come. All right. Support for higher pricing, if you will. All right. And I also want to point out that it did, once we had a close here, this is a timid kind of a close, but you see price opened and closed above that high with this little doji candle. It's still a bullish candle, and it still indicates support for higher pricing. But it was daylight that allowed that when the next candle came to retest the breakout area, it should be of no surprise. You should have been expecting it. And it came right into this area here where there is a small uh, fair value gap. Come on, man. Stop driving me crazy. There's a small fair value gap. Okay. But it is a fair value gap, and it's supported price. It did not close below that fair value gap. And you see how price rallied from it. Okay. Price then had a very strong close up here. Got this doji. It took out that high, made all-time new high, right? And then the next candle, you see this. Boom. Comes down, sweeps these lows, takes people out who are in longs before continuing higher. Okay, this candle, all right, the September candle did not close above that high, the high of the range of the previous candle. It closed like just shy of it, right? But it did take out that high. Usually that would, I get a little, it's kind of indecisive for me, so I'm going to be careful with the next candle. All right, the next candle though gives us a wick down, and then you see we're moving bullishly and developing bullishly. So if we go to the weekly, all right, you can see things a little bit more clear. All right, these things don't matter anymore because that's in the past. All right, we had that a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. We break past this swing high, strong closes above, then price retraces back to where the breakout area. That's it. This is the breakout area. Boom. All right, retest that long wick. When you see those long wicks, you don't want price to go past that 50 percentile. All right, price does come back into it, but it doesn't go to the 50 percentile. All right, when it goes past that, when you see it close past that, I'm starting to think, okay, price is probably getting ready to turn bullish. Anyway, so price continues higher, creates this area of fair value. Boom, boom, creates that area of fair value, and uh, wicks past the swing high. What does that mean? Wicks past it just swiped or robbed or raided the liquidity from that high where people were taking shorts, took them right out. All right. When I see a wick pass the swing high, but not uh, a candle body close past the swing high, that's not a bullish indicator for me. That's kind of the opposite. It kind of tells me that price isn't finished down lower. It has unfinished business down low. Well, what do we get? The next candle takes out that low, takes out the low of the previous candle. All right, and but it rejects and respects the bullish fair value gap below it. Boom, boom. And what does it do? It rallies from there. All right, and you see the candle that closed last week. You see how strong it is. See how it closed well above the high of the previous candle, the previous week. And this is an indicator that, for me, that price is probably going to take out that Monday high exactly how, um, not Monday, sorry, the this September candle, the September, second week, I believe it was the second, third week candle of September. Actually, this was third week. Yeah, third week candle. We didn't get that over here in NASDAQ, but it's coming. NASDAQ is running a little weaker than the S&P. So if you're going to take a short, I would take the short in NASDAQ. I would take the longs in the S&P. All right. They correlate pretty close, but one is obviously weaker than the other. All right. So short the weaker one, long the stronger one. All right. Uh, this this is the weekly fair value gap that price respected, and you see how it showed support here, and then push price higher. Uh, what do we have? Thursday and Friday were kind of indecisive and weak, but and that's unlike the S&P, which had a very strong close uh, to push price higher. This one is a little shyer, but I do believe that we will be taking that high out. We are in a weekly fair value gap, a bearish one. All right, price has shown respect here, reacted to it, and now we're back again. Because we're back again, I'm thinking this fair value gap will fail, and that price will push through it. But it remains to be seen. We are at the 50% of this fair value gap. The what do they call the mean threshold? All right, the mean threshold of this. The mean threshold of this is 50% of this fair value gap. When you see prices closing past that 50%, it indicates that there's a good possibility that the price is going to go higher. Okay, so I'm looking for price to take out that draw on liquidity at this high, the September 26th high, and that's what I'm looking for this week to come. Yes, there is the potential for price to push back down, but I don't want to see it go past this area right here. Why that area? All right, it's because there was support there. All right, there's support here, all the way across. All right, you see how price pushed past it, when it opened. It came down to test that area. If price takes out these lows, if price takes out these lows, I don't and maybe this low, that's what I'll be looking at this area here for a a better price entry to take a long. All right, that's what I'll be doing. All right, but there's a possibility that price could just take out these lows, you know, what do you call a wick down, and then continue higher. So it bears watching. Don't just jump into anything. Take what the market gives you. That's it. Watch the price action. I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash the like button, hit the boost, and leave a comment. All right, and subscribe if you want to catch my updates. Make sure you check the comment section under this video, so that because I like to update throughout the week. All right, have a great trading week ahead of you. May profits be upon you.